All right. All right, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the 2018. You believe Q4 already?
Where does the time go?
Q4 partner webinar. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Today, we are going to be going over the brand new HuddleCamHD products and offerings for Q4 of 2018. So let me get you guys started. Welcome, welcome. We are already in October of 2018, which makes it the beginning of Q4. We will be talking about some brand new products and also showing you a brand new camera catalog. It's a great resource for you and your customers to be looking into, and you can get that right on our website, but also there's a special partner one that you can reach out to our partner team to get as well. We'll be going over that. Now we have a brand new auto tracking camera called the Simple Track 2 that's really hitting the ground running. This is where the rubber's meeting the road for auto tracking. The price is almost half of our original Simple Track, and there's additional features. So we're going to be going over all of that with you. And we're also going to be going over our brand new Huddle View, which is using a similar camera base, but actually providing what's called auto framing so that everyone is always in view and your meetings will always start on time. Can't wait to show you guys that and all the new features. Plus, we have an updated price list that everyone's going to be receiving right after this webinar. So thank you for tuning in. It's time to get started. See you guys in just a moment.
Thanks for tuning in to this YouTube Live exclusive, HuddleCamHD Live, for meetings that matter.
All right, everybody, welcome, welcome. Let's get started. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, this is live, so we will be answering your questions throughout the webinar.
Yep, and feel free to, use that chat box.
So we will be introducing you to our partner channel team. We'll also be telling you a little bit about us and our new products. Plus, we have updates to our product line and new accessories, a brand new price list for Q4, and then finally, some final thoughts on how you can be successful as an audiovisual integrator, an engineer, and really build out great systems for your customers.
Yep.
So let's start with Matthew Richards. Actually, my brother is the administrative manager.
Yep. You should have dealt with him. By far, if you haven't, he's been doing a lot of your questions, getting in those orders and helping ship those products out to you guys.
We have a brand new West Coast manager, William Goldie. And as you can see here, we have his information and phone number there.
And we got John Reese on the East Coast that handles the East Coast for us. So we have a West Coast and an East Coast manager to help you with your clients and your questions as well. And then myself, who handles international. So global business development. If you're outside the US and have questions about our products, feel free to reach out to us, or you can contact the entire team with partners at HuddleCamHD.com, and we'll get somebody to answer your questions.
Now, one of the important things about our company is we really are a pro AV partner integrator first company. And the approach is we want to protect your margins with a MAP policy. We also want to have easy to sell turnkey deployments, and that's where we have joystick controllers, audio systems, and we also have complete systems that you can use as well. Not only are they turnkey, but they're also very easy to sell because they're priced very affordably in the market. And then finally, we have industry partners and professionals for pro AV integration, such as Crestron and Extron, where we provide you guys with all the hard work up front with the Crestron programming modules for Extron and Crestron. So really trying to help your entire organization embrace web conferencing and video production. And we think that we can really help you guys with that.
Yep, and a lot of that stuff is on our website, so we're very transparent about getting that to you guys as well.
We have a dedicated support team. We actually have more people than on this picture here, but we've got Andy Chatfield, Matthew Davis, Sean Regan, and then we also have Colin. I forget, we have another gentleman as well, but you will get a real person to talk to who knows what he's doing. We have an extensive knowledge base. We have a support ticket system, live reps to call at any time. We know what it's like to be on site, having to install a product and have something, there's different ways to integrate these products. And it's nice to have someone to call that you can talk to who's been through this situation before, whether you're extending USB or we're trying to work with our brand new control software, there's a lot of things, maybe in different integration technique, that you can call and get a real person on the phone to walk you through the integration. Whether it's your first install or you've done a bunch of these and something is popping up, we want to be there for you to help.
Yep, they're very accessible. They do a very good job. We're proud of our support team, and they make sure to be accessible, right? So emails, ticket system, chat, or on the phone, right? So very proud of our support team, and we thank them very much.
Now, we're trying to deliver a lot of value. So we're trying to make sure that your customers are getting a whole lot for the price that they're paying, and also making it so that new clients can access this video conferencing technology. You know, as the prices come down, we need to make sure that we're serving people with professional equipment, great service and support, but also allowing these new clients to embrace this technology and reach into new markets, which is great new growth markets for you guys. So our product is versatile, it's proven, it's compatible with some of the largest video production and video conferencing solutions in the market, and we're constantly improving. So we really are always improving that product.
Yep, and you can see this from our wide array. We always say 3x to 30x with a wide array of audio solutions as well. You know, all-in-one solutions that we can make it so you have a flexible, deployable line of video conferencing cameras. So as well, we said our support, right? It's some of the best in the industry. We try to be very accessible to our clients, our installers, and our end users. We have a great warranty. It's up to 2 years. So we really want to drive that home for our support side as well.
We also have some partner benefits that you should certainly be thinking about taking advantage of, including deal registration, bulk pricing. I actually head up the co-marketing. So if you have a specific market that you'd like to work with, we can help you with that, along with lead distribution training, and then not for resale units, so you can get these units into your office for demo purposes.
Yeah, into your boardroom, so you can, so our partners as well can take advantage of some of this wave of cloud-based video conferencing and USB peripherals.
So one of the first products we're going to show you guys and talk about, we have a video clip, is the 3X wide. This has always been incredibly popular because we're using a real Sony lens to provide a 90-degree field of view. And it's USB 3.0, which is 10 times faster than USB 2.0. And in a lot of different scenarios, the wide angle trumps the powerful optical zoom.
Yep, and that video quality over the USB 3.0 is a much higher quality, and it's not as resource intensive on your PC. So I think you end up with a slightly better video call and video quality over your PC.
You've got the USB 3 there. If you've got a USB 3.0 connection on your computer, use it. You know, you're going to get better quality video. Now, it actually will use more resources on your computer than an H.264 compressed USB 2 connection. In some cases, it depends. Depends on if your computer has built-in H.264 compression, but we won't get into all of that. But it's available in gray and white, and this is our second generation, and it has been really popular.
Yeah, one of my favorite cameras for sure.
Here you can see it using one of our wall mounts, and we'll get into some of our mounting solutions along with some of our plug-and-play integration solutions as well. This product right here, let me show this one up close and personal here. This is our 3XA. And you can see here on the very front, we have dual microphone arrays. So we actually built in audio technology into here with everything that you'd imagine for video conferencing and collaboration. So we have right on the back, one USB 2 connection and one power. That's all you need for this camera. Just do video and audio directly to your favorite video conferencing solution, all in one complete solution. And we also have a control app now available to control the cameras directly over USB, which we'll look at. And this has been a really great seller.
Yeah, and it's a great way to get everything off your conference room table, right? One camera up in the front, you select the video and the audio just right there in your software, and you don't need to, have extra audio components. It's a beamforming microphone array, so it'll capture up to about 15 to 20 feet out, which is more than enough for your huddle rooms and your video conferencing rooms. It's a really nice piece. We also, I don't know if we have a slide for this, but we also have it in a 10A.
There it is being used at a classroom distance learning space. I thought we had a video clip for it, but 3XA. Yeah. So here it is. Here it is. It's got dual microphone arrays as we looked at earlier. and with the real optical zoom, pan tilt zoom. And the idea here is just plug and play with Skype, GoToMeeting, WebEx, Zoom, all your favorite systems, and then just that single USB connection, which can now be used for control, and we'll be talking about that in this webinar.
Right, which gets everything off your table as well. Perfect solution for just going up on the front of a boardroom or classroom or anything.
So the 10X USB 2, which is also, I think I've got a one of them right here, but also we've got one this is the 10X model, but we also have a 3X model. Has always been our best seller. You can see the USB 2 there. Also, you can see the RS-232 daisy chain, and just a great way to put a affordable video conferencing camera with optical zoom into your video conferencing space.
So the change here with this one was it used to be our 10X 720p, right? And that model changed. We've talked to some of you. Basically, we've kept the same USB 2.0 functionality for people that need to extend USB or have legacy PCs. So that we maintained that USB 2.0, but upgraded the chipset so it can now do 1080p. So we went from the 10X 720p to just 10X USB 2 to show that functionality. So all of our cameras now do full HD 1080p.
And you're seeing here the USB 2 serial control. And
okay,
this model is also available, in the 10X.
So we did have a slide for that one.
Now, moving on to the USB 3 models, this is our most popular model here, the 10X. I'm actually holding the 20X, but same body type, really. You can see here, nice little on-off switch to turn it off and on. We have our USB 3.0 connectivity there, along with an IR Select, which allows us to use, this is a really easy way to get the camera to basically you have your IR remote, be able to control up to 3 of these in the same room, and then our Visca in and out. So this is the 20X model, but the 10X model is actually quite popular for video conferencing spaces, and you can see here.
Right.
That's kind of what it looks like.
And this is a great way to get a USB camera that has some of those control options over your Crestron, Extron.
Yes.
So that's important. So if you have an existing room system, you can always get one of our USB cameras and integrate PTZ control into your existing room system. That's a really nice feature for your high-end boardrooms that want to move, maybe from legacy systems into the cloud-based video conferencing realm with your Skype deployments or Zoom or what have you.
Now, one of the things we'll talk about is our camera mounts, and you can see here that this is a flush ceiling mount. So a lot of customers like to put these secondary cameras or other cameras in the mount. Let's show them our mounts here. We've got a small camera mount. This is probably our top seller for wall mounting, but also large ones now for the HuddleView and the Simple Track. These are ready for professional integration. So there's the
white and black
there. Yep.
White and black, just like all of our cameras.
You can see here there's a 1/4-20 slot to secure the camera directly to the mount, but also the way it's been designed is there's 4 screw holes, and they're either parallel or counter-parallel to the floor, which allows you to very quickly and easily level the mount. So even if the first place that you anchor your screws in is not exactly perfect, you can see there you can quickly level it and just tap it left to right if you need to, or up and down. So really smooth integration there and great design. There's cable paths for the back and below, depending on where you want to drill those cables. And it's just been a great product for video conferencing. Really.
And I believe they are meant to fit your standard electrical gang box. Right. So it's very nice, simple install, and gets you up in video conferencing, in your smaller, your huddle rooms, or even some of your nicer board rooms with the USB 3.0 options.
And those are made in the United States. Now let's take a look at one of our newer products here. This is the HuddleCam Go. And I just want to show you guys this really quickly. You can see it here. This is the white model. You can see you can quickly and easily go up and down. Mute turns the LED red. Unmuting it turns it green. And you can just see a single USB connectivity. Now this is a camera, a microphone, and a speakerphone. Great for those huddle room spots. I think we have a video on this as well. And I just want to show you guys what it looks like coming out of the box. These have been a great seller for those huddle room spaces. Not necessarily, okay, we do not have a video for this, not necessarily
We do on the YouTube.
We do on YouTube, which you can check out, but not necessarily a huge integration product. These are for those more sales warriors on the go, smaller spaces, but
or even your really small collaboration rooms where somebody wants to use their own PC, or even a Surface where it's a small PC, something like that. You pull it up, it's power, video, and audio over one USB 2.0 cable. Yeah. It's actually got a great image. You should check out our test footage online if you have a chance. I use it all the time. We're a Zoom house.
It's got a really wide angle zoom.
Very nice wide angle. So it'd be perfect. It'd be perfect at an end of a table, just like this. Our table, Mike, if you could show our table, but very much a situation where I could bring in my own PC, turn it around. We're video conferencing with up to 3 or 4 people right here. So Starbucks, almost anywhere where simple video conferencing. Where more and more it seems like everywhere. So an airport, you name it.
The white one really looks great. It's also available in black. Now let's talk about the speakerphones while we're here. Here's a nice white one here. This is our HuddlePod Air, and this is our white speakerphone. You can see totally wireless. I don't think we have the wireless dongle with us here, but these things are made really tough. 3-year warranty, wireless USB 2.0 dongle, plug and play, and it was so popular that we brought out the HuddlePod Air Duo. So same technology, same plug and play USB 2.0, but now we have 2 pods instead of 1, and they've really been popular.
Yeah, this was a popular request from our partners and our integrators about, if you've worked with the HuddlePod Air, you know how great it is. So this is a situation where we had to take it and expand that. A lot of you talked about expansion units. So we pair them at the factory, which is why we had to come up with a whole new SKU. But
there's that wireless receiver there. Plugs just USB directly in, goes up to 30 feet away to the speakerphone, and you don't need any cables from your dedicated computer to your table, which is really the use case here.
And that makes it one of the easiest USB 2.0 wireless speakerphones to implement. There's no Bluetooth. You're not pairing. You plug it in and you're ready to go. You put it in your PC and you're off in video conferencing. We've used these things all the time. It's one of my favorite products, and it's built well. And we've used it with 6 to 12 people sitting around a table. Yeah. 6 to 8 people. It's more than covers it. And the HuddlePod Air Duo now lets you get that wireless USB speakerphone feeling with an expanded table.
Now, I saw a question about frame rate. You can certainly set the resolution and frame rate of the HuddleCam cameras. That's done with an application called AMCAP. And we're not going to go into that today, but we do have video content and resources in our knowledge base regarding that.
Feel free to hit up the knowledge base or the support team.
So completely wireless. You can see that USB 2.0. Some people call it a dongle. Let's just call it a receiver. And it plugs right into your computer. Immediately is set as the default microphone and speakerphone. It has echo cancellation built in, 360-degree speakerphone, USB connectivity, and it's available in gray and white.
Black and white.
Black and white. Sorry.
But
3-year warranty, by the way, as well.
Yeah, and once again, it's got to be the simplest wireless USB install out there.
It's really created a name for itself, so much so that the HuddlePod Air Duo is not a difficult upsell for your clients. It's very simple, anything medium to large, at the price point being just a little more than twice the HuddlePod Air. I think it's the exact same price as two HuddlePod Airs.
Slightly less, but yeah.
Slightly less for double the pickup. It's really been a popular solution. Now, the USB 2 Air will take existing USB 2.0 products and make them wireless.
Yep, this is a very nice product when you're trying to extend that USB 2.0 signal. So a lot of times you can think everything from cameras to speakerphones, existing USB 2 speakerphones, to even possibly whiteboards or other USB 2.0 things that need that to be plugged into the PC for that connectivity.
Smart boards, interactive projectors. If you want that connectivity to be wireless, you can do so. Now, Pat, we also have the Generation 3. This is the third generation HuddleCam kits. The reason why we've gone to Generation 3 here specifically going with those new HuddlePod Air dual pods, I guess this is like kind of like a medium-sized room complete system.
Yep. Once again, these are our popular HuddleCam team kits. We have a team, and this is the Team Plus G3. I think we are keeping the other two as well, but it just makes it so you get everything in a turnkey solution, and this provides the HP Air Duo. So for your larger rooms, it comes with the 10x USB 3.0 camera, one of our most popular sellers, with a really nice imaging set, and your expanded wireless speakerphones.
Now, I should mention that this Quick Launch Pro software, you may have seen this before, this can integrate with your Outlook or your Google Gmail calendar. And what it allows you to do, I guess Google Calendar, is you can give the conference room, the room itself, a calendar integration where if someone's booking the meeting room, it'll show up right here. It'll show the person that's booked it. One-click launch of that meeting if the meeting is integrated into that calendar invite. And then over here, we can just lock down this Intel NUC from an IT management perspective to just have access to the applications that we want our employees to be using, whether that be Microsoft Office Suite, Skype, GoToMeeting, whatever you want to give them access to. And then if it's a touchscreen, there's also some whiteboarding collaboration. Finally, there's a lot to this. I'm really just kind of breezing through it, but at the bottom here, we can have the different time zones of our organization, whether it's spread out throughout the world, and then a really nice little configuration and management section that allows us to lock down the Intel NUC if we so choose. Also, the ability to have status reporting from a management perspective if you're deploying multiple systems out in the field.
Yeah, so in terms of just IT management, turnkey cloud-based conferencing solutions, this is a great one. It has everything you need. It comes with that quick launch software on that NUC. Put it behind the display and you're up and running.
Now, a lot of people were asking to have these shipped internationally. Yes. We can only support the PCs in the United States, so we have new SKUs with no PC available for international deployment.
Yep, and that comes with the quick launch software. We've been designed to be able to sell that and offer that for our clients. So that is now available. It's just the PC with regulation stuff that we can't get around. So as of right now, you can source these in your local countries as well.
So next is the HuddleView, and this is probably one of the most important new products that we have here. One of the things I want to show here, I have a video clip. The HuddleView uses a 2-camera system. So there's one camera viewing a wide angle of the entire conference space, and then the second camera used to optically zoom in with the 12x included optical zoom and frame everyone up. So for example here, you can see the first person in the room, the camera has zoomed into them and framed them. When the second person joins the room, it will actually move over to frame them properly. And then when a third person enters the room, the camera will again zoom out and reframe so that all 3 people are in the room. That's essentially what this technology is doing. It comes with an IP management software that allows you to manage all of your HuddleViews on your network, and all of this for a MAP price of just $2,500.
Yeah, and that makes it so it's very hands-off in terms of coming into the boardroom and being able to video conference. It's becoming more and more popular, not just, large boardroom presentations, but 2 or 3 people going in and video conferencing with a vendor, a client, consulting. I'm on our video conferencing boardroom all the time. I deal with a lot of people outside of the country. So it's nice to be able to walk in. It frames the location. Even if it's just one person, it sets up, the perfect shot, and I log in, I'm doing my video conference, ready to go. It can still be controlled manually. So if you want to, set presets for a whiteboard or something like that, that's still possible. But it's nice to be hands-off and being able to go in and have it automatically take care of it's the best shot you need for your video conference.
So we talked about the 3 different options there. Also, keep in mind, we've got that USB 3.0 for plug and play with web conferencing. We also have SDI. So if you have a long run to a confidence monitor, you want to run 100, 200 feet, you can do so. And then finally, that DVI, ideal for maybe video conferencing codecs, existing lecture capture systems. Mm-hmm. And then finally, that Ethernet there does not provide power over Ethernet, but it does provide all of the IP management and remote connectivity.
Yep, which is an increasingly popular feature regardless of your organization.
Now we've got a quick video for the simple track with a map of just $3,000. Same camera outputs here, 2-camera system, but now we're talking about auto tracking, the ability to follow somebody as opposed to just frame them in view. And we've got a really easy to use IP control system, very similar to what we were just looking at. One wide angle camera and one camera to track the participant. We have the ability to do a lot of in-depth tracking parameters. How fast do we want the camera to move? The pan speed, the tilt speed. Where do we want the camera to go if the object is lost? And then really advanced blocking zones. So if you're setting up a tracking camera like this, you know, if you have a space with a window or a door that you don't want to be tracked, you can set up blocking zones. It's really an advanced system. It's really one of the most advanced on the market. And it will provide really high quality, reliable, automatic tracking. We're seeing a lot of lecture capture systems with this,
Yep.
along with
Distance learning.
You know. These are in stock and shipping, yes.
Yes. Yep.
Which is a great. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, we just got those in, so our initial production is now available. So that's great. Very quickly, you know, you can notice the difference between the Huddle View, which is auto framing, is 12x optical zoom, versus the auto tracking, which is a 20x optical zoom.
Mm-hmm.
So they are slightly different use cases. So they come with slightly different lens options and variability.
Suggestion from the chat.
I think a headphone connection will be welcome in the HuddleCam Go, so you can use it on your desk as well, like a phone, without bothering your colleagues with the speaker. That's a good point. I don't know why we should. Thank you for that. We're gonna make a recommendation. That's a really good idea. We always appreciate the recommendation. Can you adjust the frame rate? There are options, and the software that we use for that is called AMCAP, AMCAP, and it doesn't. You can't adjust to every frame rate, but there are options for frame rate and resolution pairs, really. So, for example, going from 1080p 30 to 720p 30 or 720p 25, for example, and there are options to change the frame rates. It's included in our manuals. You can take a look at our manuals and then also reference the knowledge base.
Yep, we have videos on how to do most of it. So
now, a couple of our resources we wanted to highlight is one is becoming a reseller on AVIQ. And Pat, tell me, why would you want to do that if you're a pro AV integrator?
Right. So this is a very popular platform for users, customers in the audiovisual space. So it's pretty popular. You know, it's well known in this space in particular. So if you're using it, we can certainly get you signed up as a reseller, as an authorized reseller. So people, when they're looking for this stuff, they know where to go buy it. You can get up-to-date pricing information, camera information, as well as it's a great kind of a portal for AV professionals to find out more about the products, or get set up as a reseller, or get set up as an official contact. Mm-hmm. Anything that, it's almost, a highly specialized platform for people in the audiovisual space.
Yes. So that sounds good to me. We also have the ability to give you guys training, whether you'd like training for your end users, for a new employee. But you can go to udemy.com and look up HuddleCamHD to get trained on all of our latest stuff. And then this, Pat, something everybody should know about. I know we've told you guys about it quite a bit, but it also includes, I don't think I saw a slide for this. It includes now Spanish, French, and German content as well.
Yeah. I know a lot of, my international partners have been reaching out to me for additional language support. So that is now available. We're looking out into the future as to what else we can provide. It's taken us some time, but we now have that available. So, if you're a Spanish client, or you have Spanish clients, you're in Spain or Latin America, I can get you those documents. If you're, a Dutch speaker or a German speaker, we can get you those. And then, of course, our French, either in France or possibly Africa, or even maybe Quebec.
So camera control updates really quickly. As you know, the cameras do all include a remote control, but every once in a while you might need a spare. We also have our new, or well, not our new, but we have a new version of the joystick coming out. And then there's some third-party options as well. And then this is something I wanted to show a quick little video clip on. We just finished our free camera control software available from HuddleCamHD.com. Maybe I don't have a video clip for it. I'm not sure. No, there's no video clip for this, but
We'll probably have one coming soon.
You know what? We have a video coming for this week. This is what we have to do on Thursday. But essentially, this is the HuddleCamHD controller. It's available for both Mac and PC. And what it allows you to do is control any camera over USB. So you can do pan, tilt, and zoom. You can also set up presets. You can invert the camera quickly from a ceiling mounted cameras. You can call up to 64 presets down here. And then you also have a lot of other advanced options, such as if you'd like this to run at startup, if you'd like to run as an administrator, if you'd like the option to start on a specific preset. So for example, if every time you turn the camera on, you want it to go to a specific preset, this is a great way for that to work out as well. The way it's set up is the camera, when you plug a USB camera into your computer, it gets a COM port for control. All you have to do is select that COM port, and you can even go detailed into pan, tilt, and zoom speeds. So it really gives you some fine-tuning control of your HuddleCam cameras, and we're really excited to be able to offer this for free to all HuddleCam users.
Yeah, and it's just nice because it's free. So if you misplace your remote or can't find it, this is a nice way to just get that camera control right over your PC. Easy enough to set up, and our support team can also walk you through that. So if you can't find your remote or prefer, a PC control, this is a nice free solution to get your PTZ capabilities up and running. And, as we've seen before, it's always nice to have those presets, the whiteboard in your very typical video conferencing setting, right? So different seats for speakers or onto flip charts or whiteboards.
You're totally right. And moving on to camera mounts, I think we have a quick video for this, but as an AV integrator, professional, service provider, we've got a whole bunch of camera mounts that we can help you guys with. This is our HuddleCam HCM-1 that's available in white and black. And then we have our large HCM2. So the small mount for, did we go over this already? Am I crazy?
We did, but hey, let's go over it again.
Did we go over this already?
Yeah, we did.
We did. Okay,
we
so
did.
let's not go through this whole thing. Sorry, guys, I'm starting to get delusional. Okay. Yeah. All right, so there's the camera mounts. We talked about that. Here's the complete side-by-side comparison. This is all in the new catalog. I apologize for going down the rabbit hole with a double there. There it is.
So it was at the end.
So we do have everything now available in German and French. Here's the new price list. This is going to be available to you guys now, as of now. So just reach out to the partner team. It looks like a lot, but just remember, every camera model is doubled because you have that black or white option. And then you've got all the camera mounts down here. Finally, I think there's one more page. We've got the accessories. You've got your complete kits. And then all the pre-terminated cabling, and then the audio solutions as well. So look for that. Reach out to distribution for your pricing on that. And then finally, we do have worldwide distribution now. So Pat is putting people in touch with all of that.
Yep, we have global distributors that can help our resellers across the globe. They're great partners. We appreciate all the work they've done. And you can always reach out if you have questions about individual projects to us. But we will also get you in touch with a distributor for your region so you can get signed up as a dealer or a reseller.
Now we are on the move. We're going to be at 4 trade shows before the end of the year here. NAB New York just next week, Caper in Argentina, Rocky Mountain AV group in the same time actually, and then WFX, the world's largest house of worship show. So don't forget to schedule a training with our team. We want to buy you guys lunch. We want to get in front of your sales team, your engineering team, and talk about it, answer your questions, and see how we can work together.
Yep, this is for us to meet you guys, get you acquainted with the products, make sure we answer all your questions. We really want to make sure we're there for our partners, and that if you want to get scheduled something and learn more about our products, that we give you the time and the place to do that. If you're by either John Reese or myself, or Will, we will try and make it out to your location if possible. If not, we sell video conferencing cameras. So we can always set up a quick Skype, Zoom, GoToMeeting, whatever you want. Our cameras work with all of them. That's the best part.
Finally, I'll just quickly go to this here. Don't forget to join our user group on Facebook. You'll see a lot of people and how they're using HuddleCamHD cameras. So check that out at facebook.com/HuddleCamHD1. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. What a pleasure to have you all here.
We appreciate taking time out to watch our webinar. Hopefully we didn't make it too boring. So, but yeah, we appreciate it. If you have any questions, email the partner team or leave them in the chat.
Bye, everybody. Thanks so much for watching.
Take care.
Thanks for tuning in to this YouTube Live exclusive, HuddleCam HD Live, for meetings that matter.